Everybody, it's Natalie from Treasures of Minnie. This is my second video. I'm gonna apologize now for the shaking of the camera. I'm kind of getting new to this. What I wanted to do today is show you my art area. I actually have the room. We have an extra room, the dining area, for an art room, but I like to be with my family, just kind of in the main room. So as you can see, me to be in the same room with them when they're home. I like it that way. Anyway, so because I'm in such a small area, I've had to come up with a lot of organization ideas. So I thought that if there are others out there with small areas and maybe you don't even have a room, I thought I would share kind of some of the things that I've done. On the bottom shelf is all of my stamps, and this one right here is background stamps, and that's just one of those pans you get from like the hospital. I have lots of those, unfortunately. And then the one in the bottom of down there is really small stamps, wooden block stamps, and there is wooden block stamps as well. They're kind of bigger. That one is all of my acrylic or clear stamps. And this one are my sentiments. And I noticed that I was not using all of my sentiments because they were all mixed in with my regular stamps right there. And, you know, you just kind of overlook them. Like when you open up a page and you see all that, you kind of don't see everything. So what I did is I photocopied all of my sentiments and kind of put them in order. Like these are happy hellos and stuff like that. So you have a front sheet and a back sheet. And then in the folder directly behind it, in one of these folders that's got little 3 holes in it, I took sorry, it's kind of hard to do and keep the phone far enough away. I took, this is one of those sheets that you put like your pictures on for a photo album. And I just cut off a little bit on the edge so that it would fit, and they stick. Whoops, they stick right to it. So if this is the front side of this pocket, then it is these stamps exactly, like they're in the exact same place. So if I flip over and I see something on this back like that hello that I want, then I know it's in this folder, but it's on the back side. So, and then I just keep them in here because every now and then you'll get that one that, oh, I'm really sorry about this, guys. I'm having to use my feet. Every now and then you'll get one that kind of wants to come off or that, and I don't really like the dust and stuff to get on them because especially the clear ones, it kind of affects their stickiness. And do that. And then the next page is done the exact same way. So I have 2 folders of sentiments like that. And then keep that right there. This one is my acrylic stamps, and I kind of need another one, or my clear stamp that I didn't do the pictures for because, I mean, you can see them. But I ran out of those folders, so I actually started using some of these like paper cover things because there's slides right in it. You can slide it in and out, but I've also found that honestly I can just reach my hand in there, pull a stamp out, and put it back in. But it was this way beforehand. So anyway, that is that on how I do that. And you know how you can get those little tiny, like little added stamps in your packs. They're just, I've been putting those little tiny ones in this because I noticed that I was never using them because once again they kind of get lost on the page too. So I've been doing this, and I just kind of keep this right here in front so I see it every time I get in my stamps. Okay, now I guess, you know, you can see I've got pastels, watercolor pencils, chalk pastels, Pearl Ex. Down there I keep all of my papers that fit in that, and I have them organized like by colors and kind and all of that. Trash. Should we go back here? This is kind of bad, and I do apologize. Under my lovely table, I have these things, and that's where I keep, like in this one, I have all of my embellishments, some paints and paint mediums. There's another one over here. This one, I keep all the plastic little bags that my stamps come in, I keep and I put them in there because I put all of my cards back in them and I use them for storage. Down there is glitter and flowers, more embellishments. Over here, sorry, we're going way under the table. That is all my dies. I'm currently working on a different way to store them because it's really hard to use them all that way because I don't see them all the time. And that's one of them cropper things. I have one to just hold some big paper. I don't usually get that a lot, but I find it on sale. So when I find it on sale, I get them. Anyway, this right here was what my gelatos came in. And I never threw the box away. And the other day, I found a good reason for it. So because I had a coupon, I did get, one-handed again, sorry. Okay. I did get a couple of these magnetic sheets, but the thing to put it in is like 24 bucks, and I just didn't want to do that. And the sheets are also really expensive too, and I don't really see myself getting any more of them. So for right now, I keep these in here, but I'm currently working on an idea with magnetic strips and just photograph things just to see how that works. I will let you know in the future. Right here, I got this little thing from Goodwill, and I went and took just a heart stamp and stamped all of my colors and put their names in them, and all of these are in here. All of these ones are in here, and this turns so you can see how I have that. Because, you know, you can put these too deep, but then with the ones in the back, you don't really see what you got. So, and this is something I just came up with the other day. I don't know about any of you guys, but when I'm stamping and I'm working with a lot of stamps, I tend to lose them on my table. So I took, this is one of those sheets that comes with your stamps. I took 2 of those, took some glue dots, and just stuck them on the side here. So now, stamps that I'm working with at the moment that I'm probably going to be using the rest of the day multiple times, I just stick them up here. And then when I'm done with that project, they're there, I know where they're at, and I can throw them away. And on the top, I just keep some buttons and a couple of other things. This is a wine rack that I also found at Goodwill for a little nothing, and I have my markers and stuff there. Obviously, I put a back on it, so it's kind of ugly, but anyway. And I made this from some Ritz cracker boxes and some of these old clothespins that I got at Walmart. It's like you get like 10 of them in a bag for like $2. And so I just kind of glued them, and so I keep all of my glue dots and dimensionals in there, and then things that I'm working on at the moment, or blank cards, because you know when you cut a card you get 2, but you're only working with 1, so I'll put the blank one in there. And here's my precious baby, and I just leave it right there, and I work with it around that. My my Martha Stewart scoreboard and my fixers cutter over here. Now this is what I really like. This is a little, I already had this, and all of my small scraps I put in here, and all of the bigger pieces I put in here. And this is, it goes in a little girl's room. It was to decorate. It, I think it's to hang on the wall, and like you can stick stuff like cork board, but it's spongy, and I got it on clearance at Walmart, and I use it for stamping, and it's wonderful. And then, you know, it cost me like $1. Okay. in there. I just have some odd ends, and it's setting in my window and sunlight does come in, so I'm careful what I put there. There's Thomas. He sleeps there. That's his spot. Down, these came with these. They actually sit perfect in the top. So it has a little lip, and you can see in it. So all my, is all of my embossing powders. I use coffee filters, best thing in the world. All my powders are in there upside down. The ones that are white, like this one, it's got a K on it because it's the kaleidoscope. It's like sparkly. And this one is CC, which is crystal clear. But in here, I have, and I do this with my black, my white, and my clear. I got these in a pack of 2 for $1.50 at one of the clearance stores, and then I just labeled this on the top. And sorry again. And this is, I got this in the office spot. There came 4 in a bag at Walmart. They're to hold pencils, like you can put it on your computer and hold your pen in there. So I have that, and it holds the little spoon. Keeps it from being in it. I put it on, and I don't have to use a piece of paper or anything. I just hold this over it, sprinkle it back in. I only do it with the colors that I use a whole lot. So all my others are just there, and this just sits in here. And I just, actually I just hot glued a gun. I used the hot glue gun, and so make sure you join me for learning how to make these 2 cards. And please make sure you give me a thumbs up at the bottom right below where you're watching on YouTube, because the only way I'll be able to keep posting and making more is if I get a whole bunch of likes. And please subscribe. I know that I'm very new and there's really nothing there, but I promise every day there will be videos of some kind. So thumbs up and subscribe. Bye guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.